Yes, that takes me to the question. You were the Amir of the Muslim Student Society of Nigeria in your school. You were the head boy. You were a debater. I think we have a lot of things in common. Mashallah for you. No wonder I was so drawn by his act the first time I came around. It seemed there's something about this chemistry, about this biology.
You're trying to about
all right, so Mujtabah, you said you're head boy, Amir, you're a debater, a chief debater.
But
so
wait, but then I feel he's still, he's still hiding something about him. You're leaving something for later.
Okay. Perhaps it's as much seeing what I'm not seeing. I don't understand. Okay,
no, the first time I had
anything...
encounter with him was at IBC camp.
Okay.
The normal December IBC camp. But then now he's telling us that he was an Amir. He was a debate. He was the chief debater, and it's not correlating with. You understand? So
with what you saw him doing.
Yes,
okay.
yes. So tell us what exactly that makes you. What exactly?
Okay. Naturally, I have the gift of speaking, talking, public speaking, and everything like that. You understand?
Wow, okay,
so I can say that I'm a poet. Wow. You understand? I reside poet and speaking.
I can actually come to now. We have things in common. So alhamdulillah.
Like seriously?
Yeah. We have things in common. He's a poet. I'm also a poet.
I'm also a poet too. I can have poems.
If that is it. I like to speak too. Not just anybody can become a poet. So yeah.
Okay. So I'll allow that slide. Let me ask this very, very important question. You do spoken word. Normally this norm in Yoruba family that when you do anything that has to do like song, so to say, your parents will be like, unkoni, this kind of thing. Like parents don't naturally support anything that has to do with music or singing or that has to do with random. So how did your parents first take this when you discovered that you could do nasheed, you could do spoken word?
Okay, my parents was just happy for that because they know me to be a good person.
Okay.
I don't do anything that is just wrong or what is not good.
Okay.
And the reason why my parents allowed me was because in any of my write-up, any of my poem, I always put Islam first. Okay, you always find Islam in what I do.
Okay.
Like at the IBC camp we were talking about, the poem I presented was about the Quran. So you see that about Islam and you're happy for that.
Wow. So that's very good. That sends a message to the viewers.
Exactly.
Too. Everything I do, I put Islam first.
But
my parents, and the other statement he made, my parents know me to do something good always. That's a very, very important message to the viewers.
Yes, that's two very valid points. Once this thing about parents and Islam accepting their children's Islam. Once you are a child that your parents know as being good or as being a responsible person, no matter what you bring, even if it's new to your parents, according to Islam, they will at least look at the fact that you are not this, you are that, and mashallah, alhamdulillah, Mujtabah, that Allah has made that part easy for you. So let me allow to start so that I will not like because you are a brother now. I want to take away all the questions. So you won't fight me at backstage now.
I won't. Okay. I'm a cool sister.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mujtabah, the first time you were called for this thing that you wasn't nominated or appointed, or the first time you debated for your school, I'm very sure that moment was very, very like interesting. It was it's a very memorable one. So how did you cope with people's reaction then? You must have busted their brain, you must have wowed every one of them. For them to I wasn't, but I wasn't the way you presented yourself. I wasn't, but the way everybody will have for the school to even choose you as the chief debater or the chief debater. Sorry, it means you must have done something very worthwhile back then. So how did you cope with it then? And did you even know that there was this thing in you, like you could face everybody on stage that drove you there to?
Yes. Right from my primary school level, I'm somebody that usually I usually participate in all these Yoruba and everything. So right from my primary school, I used to face the crowd, talk to everybody.
Stage fright, you could control.
You understand?
Everybody.
So when I was in junior secondary school, my first debate was the Yoruba debate. When I was in junior secondary school,
Yoruba debate.
So I was like, I hope you are there that very day because at that Yoruba debate, everybody was like, This, you
Yes, you're
understand?
right.
So when I was senior secondary school, when I was in SS1 first term, even if I can recollect, that would be the 4th week or 3rd week. So I basically just come to the assembly and say that next 2 weeks we'll be having a debate topic, class by class, inter-class debates. So when I got to my class, I was not the class captain, but the class captain was like, nobody's to debate. And I was just like, okay, I'm will do that. So when there is nobody, they push me forward. After the debate,
then you just accepted the challenge.
Yes, after the debate, it's like I'm a king. You understand?
You
everybody
on top of the world. Wow.
It was very interesting.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that it's been so sweet for you so far. We pray to Allah to continue to increase you in knowledge and put barakah in what you're doing. Alright, so I would want to ask you, because the question that I like asking is if you are married or you're not married.
But then it's obvious.
Yes,
obvious.
I don't want to ask. If I ask now, you say, I'm asking if he's married or he's not married.
Maybe I should ask another question in case of that. And now my question is, you're still very young, and you have what you call this people? You have mentors, you have role models out there, and people like that. So now my question is, what is your prospects for your talent? What do you have in plan to bring yourself out there? What do you want to do with what you've got? How do you want to implement it?
Especially for Islam.
For Islam and then how do you want to put yourself in the market?
I have some plan for that. I pray.
No, you're very smart. That answer was expected. Yeah.
So I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help that. So the thing is that with what I've been planning, I've written a lot of poems. That in that poem we have something about Islam on it. So what I'm thinking is that, you understand, how should I explain so that everybody can understand what I'm saying? Okay, what I want to say is that maybe I should put it on net. Even if I don't have the money to publish myself, people saying that they may come to assist me. Have an interest in me. So that's what I'm seeking to do.
Wow, as young as you are, this very thing I like about you. You're very smart. Unlike every other person you have out there. At your age, when I was still in secondary school, although I'm not very old, I graduated 2 years ago.
No one was asking you if you're old or not.
Just let me say 2 years ago. SS1, SS2, I never had the thought of maybe someday I was going to put something up, in the net, publish anything. I just write whatever I want to write at the back of my notes. Just put it somewhere. And perchance, if any of my teachers yes, maybe mathematics teacher or anybody, and they can just edit for me. But now I'm seeing someone, I'm very sure you can't be more than 17, having these big plans of understand. Mashallah, may Allah make it easy for you.
It's so good to have Mujtabah in there. Jazakumullah khairan for coming. But
we appreciate your presence.
We will not let you go without having you do something for our viewers out there. So we want you to just do something.
We want to give you an opportunity to show yourself. Show them what you've got.
Show them what you're made up of. Mujtabah in action.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. What is life?
Wow. What is life?
Life is a test. Islam is the best. Prayer is the most. Life after death is for rest. For those who care for the best. The world is just a dust. If Quran is in your chest, nothing you need next. Obey Allah first. Success will be the next. Who will die next? For sure, we shall be dust. Thank you very much, everyone.
Wow.
Let's just say takbir for him.
Allah Akbar. We should bring an Oscar and just present him with the Oscar just right now.
Wow, that's very, very nice. The way he asked me, what is life?
So
I didn't even know it was about to start something. What is life? Wow, that's very good. And the punchlines and everything.
The lesson, not just the rhymes, the lesson in that.
In it too.
Jazakumullah khairan.
Thank you very much.
Pray to Allah continue to increase your knowledge and barakah and put utmost barakah in what you have laid your hands upon. Our dear viewers out there, this is how far we can go on today's show. And not to worry, we'll be here next time on this same show, brought to you by Islamic World of Talent and Creative Mind, Iswot. I'm your regular host, Abdulatif Sani, and I have with me as well.
Sumaya Ajani.
Alright, from us, all of us here, we say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
He's Al-Alim, the knower of all things. He's controlling the heavens and the earth simultaneously. Without His knowledge, we're meant to be no thing. I seek refuge in Allah from the evils of this world, from a nafs and man of Yusuf protected. I'm selected among the gross of mankind to represent Islam. Ya Allah, I'm so contented. Listen, our being is destined, and our return is beckoning so hard, I will fail to realize what it means.